What's up, everybody? This is the General Blade Gaming, and I'm bringing you guys the infected Easter egg. So the first step is to find these red valves on these pipes, and as soon as you activate them, steam will start coming out. And yeah, so there's 32 of these pipes hanging around the map. You just gotta kind of run around and see if you can find all the valves on the pipes. I'll try to have a video uploaded so that you guys can see where all the pipes are. As soon as I get that uploaded, I will put a little link on the screen so that you guys can click there and go to it. So I found one in this little shaded area right there. That's a pretty hard one to find. The last one's just right here, so that's the final one. And then really quick, I'm just gonna jump right into the next step. So what you need to do is, after you have the exosuit, when you jump up onto that, there's a, like, you couldn't really see it very well in that, but there's a golden skillet sitting up on top of that raptor, and what you have to do is you have to jump up and grab it by pressing X or just the action button, whatever that might be. And from like there, you take it down in this room that opened up when you turn those 4 valves. It opens up behind the waterfall. And you go down in this room and you just kill a load of zombies, and it'll fill up this chamber with blood. And as soon as that happens, then you will be able to pick up this skillet again. And like once you get that done, then you should be able to move on to the next step. So it's probably about halfway full right now, so I'll have to kill the zombies and work my way up onto the next part. Like, the best strategy is just to get them all gathered up, and if you have distraction drones, just shoot them down and blow them all up right there in the center. So right here, that's exactly what I'm doing. I got them all gathered up. I shot down 2 distraction drones, and since this is the infected round, I had to cure myself and run back down in there. I'm just trying to get this all handled. So just jumping around. I ran out of the distraction drone. So right now I'm just kind of like just cruising around trying to take everyone out. So I got them all taken care of. The thing is almost filled up. You can see the blood just barely coming over. So I killed a few more zombies to get it. The altar rose, and I could grab the skillet, and it's covered in blood right now. That's what you want it to do. So you run right out here to Burgertown. You go inside, and I've slowed it down so you can see. I put it on this stove, I guess, yeah, or oven range, whatever you want to call it. So after you do that, you try to find these pieces of meat. They're like glowing red pieces of meat. I spend some time looking around, but I'll find it here in a second. They can spawn in many different places. I'll see if I can include all the possible locations in the description. I found a handy little website that gave me most, if not all, of the locations, and it gave me an idea of where to look for all this. So right here, like, I find it laying on the counter. I grabbed it really quickly so you didn't get a good look at it, but after you grab it, you come and put it on the skillet, and there are 4 of these meats. There's 1 in each town, so Value Voltage, Atlas Command, Burgertown, and in the sewers. And I found the one in the sewers right there pretty easily, so you can get a pretty good view of that. And right now I'm just running around. Now I'm at Value Voltage. I'm looking for the one here. Now this one's a bit tricky. I've had this location where it's at twice, and I found it really easily because I knew it was there, right there instead of that garbage can. So you just pick it up and you run it all the way back over to Burgertown. So as soon as you get it here, you do the same thing as the other 2, just stack it on with the rest of the meats, and then we'll rush back over to Atlas Command. from here, it's just in, yeah, see, that's what the meat looks like. It's just a red glowing meat. So after you grab it, you just rush right back over to Burgertown and just stack it on with the rest of the meats, and once you get all 4, you are ready to move on to the next step. So you put it in there and it turns into a patty looking meat, I guess. I don't know what exactly you call it. And what you'll need next is the magnetron. Now this was just an absolutely lucky draw that I had right here. I went running in here while I was infected, and every 3 seconds or so that you're in here, you get an additional 3 seconds knocked off of your time. And for every hit that you take from a zombie, it's another 3 seconds. And I managed to get the magnetron on my first try, running in just blind as a bat, and barely made it out of there with 6 seconds to live. So you take it in here and you blast this meat that you hear ding. It usually takes maybe 10 to 15% of your ammunition for the magnetron. So, yeah, so the next step after you do that with the magnetron is, you see that guy right there that with the Burgertown outfit on? He's a Burgertown employee. You either need to kill one of those in the pit or just kill one of them on the infected round. And once you do, you'll see right here that this guy drops a bun. Now I'll replay that in slow motion so you can see exactly what I did there. So I jumped down and 2 zombies followed. There's a regular one and a Burgertown employee. And first I killed the regular zombie, and as soon as I kill the Burgertown employee, you'll see the bun drop on the ground. So shoot this guy, and then right there on the ground you can see the bun, and I just run up and grab it. So you gotta be in the pit and kill that employee just to get it, or you could be anywhere on the map during an infected round. I believe that works too. I haven't tried it myself. I've always just killed them in the pit. From there, you run all the way back to Burgertown, and you add that to the patty. Alright, so you just jump in here, and you just add it like that, and after you do that, you can grab it, but be aware, you will become infected, and you'll have to go decontaminate yourself and the patty. So you just gotta quickly run back as fast as you can. I'd recommend doing this towards the end of a round because you might get caught up and end up dying. So you gotta be really careful and cure yourself in the patty. So from this point, you just need to run all the way back to Burgertown and take the patty to Bubby. Bubby is the mascot of Burgertown, I guess you could say. It took me a bit to figure out who exactly Bubby was, but like after I figured it out, it was actually pretty easy. So he's this dude standing over here next to the drive-thru. Now I was having some trouble giving it to him, but like after you do, he'll say, that's good, or something along those lines, and he'll ask for a battery or a charge or something like that. So what you need to do is run back to Atlas Command, and from here you need to run into the building where the 3D printer is, and you'll see this blueprint of Bubby. You know, hurry up and press X on that, and as fast as you can, run over to the building with the power, and right there will be a battery in an open box. Now, you are very limited on time. You have to be very fast just to get over there, and if you don't get it on your first try, I mean, I didn't, what you do is you just go back and hold X on it again and try to grab the battery. But like after you do that, you run over here to value voltage and plug in the battery to charge it. That's where I was. Now it's a time thing. You don't have to kill any zombies for it. It's just as soon as you I don't know if it's a minute or two. I don't know exactly. But my zombie died, and I went and checked it, and it was ready. So it's doing that flashing, and it's a red battery. So as you can see in the bottom left, we got the red battery. So you just run all the way back to Burgertown and give the battery back to Bubby. Now as soon as you do that, he will have a floating key in front of him, and you gotta grab that key. Now, this was bad for me because it was right at the start of a round, and I kept trying to grab it while I was getting hoarded by zombies, and it just wasn't working out. But luckily I had that distraction drones, so that saved me, and I grabbed the key. Now, I didn't get the footage of it, but what you do with the key is you take it to the burger, you climb up the ladder, and you use the key to open up the valve. It'll take you into this missile silo. And then from there, you can try to access the center computer console, and it will say access denied. So you need to come down here, activate the power, and activate the skater. And what you need is a high-powered gun like the S12, and you need to just shoot the alligator when he comes up to attack. And as soon as he blows up, then he'll drop a zombie hand or zombie arm or whatever. It'll usually float above the water, but you couldn't see it on that because the alligator covered it up. So as soon as you get the hand, which takes many tries, I tried maybe 20 times, I've died on that part a couple times, so don't fret if you don't get it on your first try. But you take it back into the spawn area and you get this red card. You come back up in here where it says access denied, and you place the card down. It'll kick you out, and this is pretty much like the easiest part. I mean, it starts spawning these bombs around. You can pick it up and throw them at zombies, and in this case I made my zombie a crawler. That didn't matter much, and a bunch of firework looking things go off at this point, and yeah, so right now it's just I don't know, a bunch of firecrackers, and the countdown starts going down, and it launches a rocket from inside of it. You can see the rocket go, you can sit back and watch it, it doesn't really matter. The rocket just ends up disappearing once it goes up and up. And yeah, so that's just like really close to the end. I mean, if you made it this far, then you're pretty much just in the clear. You just consider that. So the rocket disappears, and the last step to this is just to go back inside of the burger. And as soon as you do that, you walk up to the center console again, and over there you'll see your red key card that turned green.
Now where can I upload this baby?
After you grab it, you run back out here, go back over to Bubby, and your last little dealio is you just give it to him. Now right here I was having some trouble doing that, but as soon as you give him the key card, then he'll drop 3 random perks, or boosts, or whatever you call them, like double points, max ammo. Or there's another ending that I haven't personally had, which is he'll like wake up and grab his host and start killing zombies. But in this case, he just blew up and gave me 3 perks. It was a max ammo.
This thing is moving. Coordinates received.
I don't even know what that is. Insta-kill, I guess you could call it, and then power surge. So you can grab those, and here I get double points from the zombies, so that was just an extra. And yeah, that's it, guys. And I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you later.